giving us a little bit of your time. We know you're kind of busy getting
Yes,
ready for
pleasure.
Eurovision.
Pleasure.
So what would you like to say to the viewers to introduce yourself?
Well, my name is GUSTAPH. I'm the participant for Belgium for Eurovision Contest 2023, and my song is called Because of You.
And what can you tell us about the song Because of You? What is the message that you want to transmit with it?
Well, the song is about it's like an anthem for self-acceptance. We wrote that song. I wrote it together with Jawad Alul, a fellow queer artist from Belgium. And we wrote that song to celebrate yourself and where you are in life, and also celebrating who you are in life by thanking the people who brought you there. So it's really about self-acceptance and thanking the people who brought you to the place of self-acceptance.
And of course, we have seen the video, and the video gives us all the 90s vibe.
Yes.
So what can we expect for the staging at Eurovision?
Well, I think the video is also the inspiration was definitely the early '90s influence with the black and white and the pink overlays. It's the same thing we did for the visuals at the national final in Belgium, and that blueprint will still be there for the Eurovision Song Contest itself. So there's definitely a link and a common thread throughout the whole visual representation of Because of You. And there will also still be elements of drag culture and ballroom culture in those visuals, as in the video.
Yes, because one of the things that I really like about your performance at the national final and of the video was, as you say, putting the Vogue culture and the drag culture in your performance, and also bringing that to Eurovision, because I think that's unique.
Right.
And it brings the spotlight to the community, to the acceptance and the diversity of Eurovision.
Right. Yes, it's true. And I think it's still a very important message that still needs to be told in this day and age. And I think it's very important that we give these kind of artists, drag artists, ballroom artists, queer artists, there's still room for those people to have a place in the mainstream. I'm very proud that me as an artist, I can showcase those kind of worlds onto the Eurovision stage. It's very important to me.
And of course, you are the songwriter of the song, and you have also creative role in the staging. So how are you living this experience of Eurovision?
Well, I think for me, I think it comes down to me feeling proud of what I do, and also knowing that I can trust my guts. A lot of the things we did for a national final was something we took a risk with creating like a video on the stage. We took some chances with the with the queer culture and with the drag and the ballroom culture to put it into a mainstream platform, but it paid off. So it's kind of good to know that it's good to trust your instinct as an artist. It's good to trust your gut as an artist, because then you can actually do things that you really can stand behind. And it also makes me proud, because it also makes me feel like I can look at myself in the mirror and know that I did what I wanted to do on that stage. So yeah, that's very important to me. That's something that I've really learned now.
And how is this experience this year different from your previous participations at Eurovision as backing singer?
Well, it's different because of course, I'm the main artist now. So the difference is that now I get to delegate my vision onto other people around me, which is very nice. But it's also nice to see that, because I'm surrounded by friends on stage. Like, the people who are singing with me are my best friends who I've sang with for over 20 years. My husband is doing all the visuals. He's the visual director of the project. So it's really nice to work with those people, because I can trust them. And yes, I have to kind of, supervise everything, but I have a lot of people around me who are very talented, and I trust them to do certain things from their talent that I know I can trust them with. So it's also a great learning curve as to trusting the people around you and giving them the space to be themselves, because they will thrive as artists if you give them the space to be themselves.
And of course, as you say, you have a long career. And what are the songs of the projects you would like the people to know apart from Because of You?
Well, I mean, if you go on Spotify, you can put in GUSTAPH and my artist name, and you will see all of the collaborations and all the songs that I've released over the years. So I think definitely check that out on Spotify, and also check out my work with Hercules and Love Affair. It's a queer collective that I've been a part of from 2012 till 2018. And I've written and sang on two of their albums, and they're also on Spotify. So I would say start there, and then just listen away and get into the music.
Yes, and of course, this year the slogan is United by Music. What this slogan means to you?
Well, a lot, because I think it's how do you say, it's a kind of a cliche to say, that music unites us all, but there's a reason why, because it truly is the case. I think music is one of the strongest communication forms we have as human beings, and I think there's something to be said about how sometimes a song can lead its own life because of your own interpretation. That's the beauty of music. So if if we feel certain things as sadness, as happiness, as melancholy, as anger through music, we feel identified with each other because we all understand those emotions through a song. And I think that's the beauty of being united by music. Music can really help to make us come together and to make us understand each other much better.
So, of course, the Eurovision, it's all about diversity and different kinds of music. So, apart from your song, what other entries do you like from this year?
Oh, a lot. And I think it's the same each year, where you start off with liking some songs and others maybe less, but then because you heard them so many times, you love all of the songs. It's always the same. But I really resonated very quickly with Évidemment by Lazara, which is the entry for France. I always say the song is like Edith Piaf when she goes to Studio 54. So it's like this really beautiful, it's a chanson influenced song, but it's also a bit disco influenced. And I really love the song and the performance. I think it's a very strong song, and I love the way she sings as well. But I like a lot of artists this year, and I think also it all depends also on the staging and the performance of the night itself. Like I saw Mimikat perform live in Barcelona for the first time, and I loved the song, but seeing her live made the whole performance even better to me. So I will only say my favorites really until I see the semifinals itself, because in that moment sometimes those songs can change completely because of the performance and the staging. So I'm very excited about seeing those things, and they will probably make my how to say, my preferences even more clear.
And speaking about the pre-Paris, do you like the experience at Barcelona?
Yes, very much so. It's nice to kind of meet the other contestants, to chat with them, to get to know them a little bit better. And it's always wonderful to just perform in front of a crowd that really understands the music and knows the entries already. It's a wonderful experience to do that, and it's also informative as an artist to see what people respond to, and that's a very nice experience.
And of course, Gustav, we would like you to leave a message for the viewers, for them to vote. So please remember in which spot you are competing in the semifinal, and for them to vote.
Okay. So I need to say that, ask people to vote for me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So my name again is Gustav. My song is Because of You. I will be performing the fifth candidates in the semifinal two. And I really would love it if you would vote for me. You vote for a song that is about self-acceptance, about being yourself. And it would mean a lot to me if you would vote this song into the final. I thank you already from my heart. Mwah.
So, Gustav, we really appreciate that you give us a little bit of your time.
Of course.
I remember that when that Saturday of the final of Belgium, there was
Yeah.
other national finals at the same time.
Right.
And me and my sister was like, no, we have to watch Belgium because they're going to surprise us. And when you were on stage, I remember thinking, this is the song that needs to be in Eurovision.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Gustav, again for the time. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the Bravo Eurovision family. We are going to
Thank
be
you.
there for you, for your projects, to support you in this journey, because we want
Thank
you to
you.
enjoy this and have the the time of your life there in the stage and enjoy it.
I will. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for keeping the Eurovision spirit alive and for helping other people to enjoy Eurovision even more. That's very sweet of you as well. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Gustav. We hope to see you soon again. And we are
Okay.
rooting for you. And we really, really want the people to vote for because of you. And we want to see you performing again and the grand final of Eurovision.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. I will do the best job I possibly can to make it to the final of Eurovision.
So thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a nice day.
You too. Thank you, eh? Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.